Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Creekview Theater and tonight's performance of the complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged. Now, I have a few brief announcements before we get underway. Use of flash photography and recording of this show by any means, audio or video, is strictly prohibited by the management. Also, please refrain from eating, drinking, or smoking anything during tonight's performance. For your convenience, toilets are located in the lobby. Also, please take a moment at this time to locate the exit nearest your seat. Should the theater experience some loss of pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. Simply place the mask over your nose and mouth and continue to breathe normally. If you're at the theater with a small child, please place your own mask on first, and then let the little bugger fend for himself. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Luke McCurry, and tonight my castmates and I are going to attempt a feat which we think is unprecedented in the history of theater, and that is to capture in one theatrical experience the magic, the genius, the towering grandeur of the complete works of William Shakespeare. Now, we have a lot to get through tonight, so at this time I'd like to welcome to the stage another member of our cast. She's one of Creekview High School's preeminent Shakespearean scholars. She currently ranks 5th in Creekview High School's senior class, and in 10th grade she read half of Hamlet in Miss Orfali's honors literature class. Please welcome to the stage Miss Kate Johnson.
Thank you, Luke, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. William Shakespeare, playwright, poet, actor, philosopher, a man whose creative and literary genius have had an immeasurably profound influence upon the consciousness and culture of the entire English-speaking world. And yet, how much do inhabitants of the 21st century actually know and appreciate the tremendous body of work contained in this single volume? Too little, I would argue, and I believe I can illustrate this point by conducting a brief poll here among our audience. If I may have the house lights for just a moment, please. Thank you. Now, you are a theater-going crowd, no doubt of above average cultural and literary awareness. And yet, if I may just have a show of hands, how many of you have ever seen or read any play by William Shakespeare? Any contact at all with the bard? Just raise your hands. I think they might know more than we do, and we need to get out of here.
It's cool, just keep going.
No. We should start running now.
Kate, they don't know Shakespeare from Shinola. Just keep going.
What do I do?
Just narrow it down.
What?
Narrow it down.
What?
Narrow it down, Kate!
Let's see if we can narrow it down a bit, shall we? How many of you have ever seen or read Oswald and Innswell? Anyone? Yeah. That seems to be separating the wheat from the chaff rather nicely. Let's see if we can find out who the true Shakespeare trivia champs are this evening. How many of you have ever seen or read King John? King John, anyone? You have? Really? Would you mind just telling us what it's about then?
It's about a hunchback, kind of.
Wow.
conclude without a brief biography of the life of William Shakespeare. Providing this portion of tonight's show will be another member of our cast. Please welcome to the stage Miss Madeline Rice!
Don't touch it, we'll go in order. Great. 1 second. Alright. As you all can see, I'm not really a member of the audience. I completely fooled you all. Anyways, I'm going to be taking a few notes on Shakespeare's life so we can get the show off to a good start. So you can know all the stuff Shakespeare did, all the books he wrote, all the children he produced. He's really just an incredible guy.
Maddie, get on with it.
Right. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born in 1564 in the town of Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. The third of 8 children, he was the eldest son of John Shakespeare, a locally prominent merchant, and Mary Arden, daughter of a Roman Catholic member of the landed gentry. In 1582, he married Anne Hathaway, Princess of Genovia. He is supposed to have left Stratford after he was caught poaching in the deer park of a local justice of the peace. Shakespeare arrived in London in 1588. By 1592, he had achieved success as an actor and a playwright. After 1608, his dramatic production lessened, and it seems that he had spent more time in Stratford. There, he dictated to his secretary Rudolf Hess the work Mein Kampf, in which he set forth his program for the restoration of Germany to a dominant position in Europe. After reoccupying the Rhineland zone between France and Germany and annexing Austria, the Sudetenland, and the remainder of Czechoslovakia. Shakespeare invaded Poland on September 1st, 1939, thus precipitating World War II. I never knew that. Shakespeare remained in Berlin when the Russians entered the city and committed suicide with his mistress, Eva Braun. He lies buried in the church at Stratford. Thank you.
Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the complete works of William Shakespeare abridged.